Hi there guys, it's Kerry from Kerry's Designs, and I have a project share for you today. It's my project life, and this will be for the month of May. And I'm also going to show you, I've also started a Smashbook. So this is my May cover page, and this was a lot of the Simple Stories line that I used, my Tim Holtz flower rosette dies that I used, and some stickles. So I think it came out really cute. I love May. It's just Mother's Day. It reminds me a lot of flowers. And these are some of the Sassafras Last Woolies that I used, the felties, and some thickers, and some, those are like glass flowers or glass leaves. And I added some buttons here. Some of them are from October Afternoon, just some random buttons, and I think those are actually Studio Calico. So this is my cover page. I have to show you in sections because it's so big. I found these, I think I got these in one of the hauls I got, and I used a lot of the Sassafras flowers in this, and some woolies, and here's some washi tape. I've tried to incorporate a lot of stuff in here. And this is, who is this? This is Amy Tan, I think. Just a little sunshine, and some more buttons, and some more. I love this jar with the little buggies in it, and more washi tape, and a little doily sticker. So that's just the cover of mine, the beginning of the month one. And then you flip it over, and my daughter and I, the 1st of May, we went and got our hair did. So these are the little thickers that I cut out myself with some foam and some of my Sizzix dies. And again, I used just the back side of the Simple Stories. It worked perfectly. And then because there's such a big opening here, I used a little clip so to keep it closed. And this is my daughter getting her hair did, getting her hair cut. This, I believe, is a October Afternoon, I think, and I just Lindy Stamp ganged it with some embossing. And one of my doilies I think that's one of my doilies I cut out. I have that die for that. And some more buttons, and a little rubber heart, and just telling about McKenna and I. And she got her hands in paraffin. So We Need Girl Time was one of the stamps. This is how long her hair is after it was cut. She's got beautiful hair. So, and then just telling about what we did. And this is another one of those stamps that I cut out and colored. I had so much fun doing those. And there she is in the chair. So that was a really cool, I like that one. That layout worked really well. And I'm trying to do different layouts so they're not all the same. May was a really busy month for us. Actually, I'll start over here. I flew to Charlotte, North Carolina on the 2nd and 3rd. It was just a 24-hour trip to go see how they had done their inspection, and this was one of their hangars there. And this was the C-130 that we flew down on, and this one has a Neon 7. It's a Firebird, so like all the fires that happen out west, they go and they fly and they haul supplies, and they have to have a big Neon 7 so the dispatchers can see them flying and know where to tell them to go. So, but we flew on that one. That was really cool. They came to pick us up. This was my dinner the night at the hotel. They had all you could eat wings and free beer. So, needless to say, I filled up on some wings and some beer. So I came home on Thursday, and my daughter had her last choir concert of the year, and there she is with one of her besties. And this is just talking about it, and I did a little thing right there. And these are our two kitties. This is Ladybug, and this is Princess, and they're just laying on the chairs. I thought it was cute. They were both laying there. Oh, and sorry, this was a big propeller in the lobby of the maintenance group. That's where I would work if I worked down there. They have a beautiful facilities down there. Okay, let me flip over, and My husband brought me coffee one morning. I love coffee. So I took a picture of that with my Instagram and grateful for. So that was just one of the things that I thought that was cool, a chocolate. So I thought that was really, really cool. And then I'm going to show you guys real fast because I showed you a video the other day of my sister's dog that we're watching. Well, this is our doggy. Hey Chloe. Hi Clover. Hi Clover. So she's not impressed, as you can tell. But that's Clover. Anyways. And this is my daughter. We went shopping and she's looking at me through a magnifying glass. And there she's wearing those glasses that have a mustache on them. That was just way too funny. This is my daughter again with the cat, my mom's cat. And this technique, I love this technique. This is one of the ones that you splatter the paint on. And I have so much fun splattering paint. There's my daughter sitting on my dad's boat. And my husband racing. He races RC cars. And just a little, this is one of those cutouts I had ordered from Diana McRae. I love these cutouts. This was a thank you card I had gotten from the Ohio Association of the Education of Very Young Children because I did all their albums for their award winners, and that was a thank you I got. Here's my son, and I got him this little TV right here, and he built an entertainment center for it, and this is the entertainment center he built for his little TV. So he just wanted, and he never takes pictures. He always has to make a face. He's like a cartoon character. So he made that face. So there's that week. And then, of course, here is Mother's Day. And this is one of my favorite pages, I think. And, of course, I had to put the card my daughter made me in here. I love it. It did need a title because this is all I need right here. You know, Happy Mother's Day. I love you, McKenna. I love this. She did such a good job. And this is a picture of my mom, myself, and my daughter. And we're at Cracker Barrel. That's where we wanted to go for Mother's Day. I used this and stuck some twine, or stuck some baker's twine around it. And I love this little journal thing. I used buttons, and I used some little doodads, and finally used one of these, and there's a punch out of a doily and some October afternoon buttons, and that is a Studio Calico button that I painted, or I colored with my Copics. And this was actually the day before we celebrated with my mother-in-law, and we went to Texas Roadhouse, so that is what I had that day to eat. Very, very good. And there is my husband and my dad waiting for Cracker Barrel, and I used some of these little badges that I really like. And there are the four of us, my mom and myself and my two kiddos, waiting for the Cracker Barrel. And being a lefty, I didn't let it dry long enough, and I let it smudge a little bit, but I left it. And a pretty butterfly. This was just telling about our day, and this is another one of those pages that I just splattered my Lindy Stamp Gang on. I love doing that. And for Mother's Day, I actually got an Instamatic or Insta camera. I love this camera, and I took a picture with my phone and then turned it into an Instagram camera. And I got this off of actually my husband. I had it in my cart. My husband just ordered it for me. And gotten it. I love it. And these were pictures. That's a picture. That's a picture that I took with it. And this is the best picture of all. This is my kiddos. And the other cards they made me. And I am loving just stacking stuff on top of each other. Just love that look. So, and I love this Project Life because it lets you do it on a smaller scale. And then one day we had a plane out of the hangar. We have C-27s, and we can fit C-20 or C-130s in our hangars. And there's no plane in the hangar, and the kids had gotten out of school on a Friday, and nobody was at work. And I'm like, bring them to school or bring them to work, and let them ride their scooters and fly their helicopters. So they came and they rode their scooters all around the hangar and flew their helicopters in there. And this is a T-38 trainer that some of our guys are working on to take to one of the museums. To Wright Pat Museum, and this is my son in it, and he loves to sit in this thing. So, and then there they both are, in front of it, sitting with it, and there's a joystick in there and they can play, act like they're flying. So, and this is the paper. This is, again, double-sided paper that I love to use. It's a challenge for me to try to use it instead of sticking something else in there. We went and saw the Avengers, and this is both of my kids getting their pictures taken with the Madagascar guy. And then this is my son in the movie theater eating popcorn. So, and these are the planes. These are the C-27s, and this was just one day walking in from work that it was starting to take off, and I love seeing those. Just a little friend thing. Here is my niece did my daughter's hair one day, and there is my daughter holding our two fat cats with their glowing eyes. And then here is, this is the week of the 22nd. My daughter, who is right there, attended a volleyball camp, and it was 3 days after work, or after school for her, so that was really, really nice. She really liked that. We had a gun party at our house where guys come and they shoot all kinds of weapons and stuff like that. And it drives the dog wild. So we put the earmuffs on her, and she was just happy as a clam to be sitting there with that. And I had just taken a picture with my photo, with my, I had taken a photo with my Instagram picture, and some shells my son found in the creek across the street. And this is some of the arsenal that they have that the guys were shooting. And then I made this little vellum envelope, and this is one of those Tim Holtz stamps I just got, and I put a little tag in there and it tells what we did that week. And this is one of the, I don't like the G, but I'm going to use it. This is one of the, I cut these out using my own stuff instead of thickers. And then this was a friend, a very good friend. Her little baby was born. And this was our month. I mean, we have a lot going on that month. I want to take a picture of it. So there's that. And then this is the last week of May. And my son is in Boy Scouts, and he was in a parade. So there they are getting ready for the parade. There's my in-laws watching the parade. And my niece and my daughter. And I took these with my Instagram. Just kept that. It's a little shaker box. I've had that forever and finally used it. My son again with the Instamatic camera. And I love these pictures, not because I'm in it, because look at that little face behind me. He is just loving having his hand sticking out the window and having so much fun. So that's what I wanted to remember, was him just going along with the breeze and having so much fun with that. And then my husband goes with a bunch of guys from work, and they go once a month or so to one of the Indians games. And those are my stickers I made. And that they were really close. They went up and bought seats this time. So they got really, really close to the field. So that is my month. And I have one more, and this is just some of the things that I made this month. I'm starting to document those. This is one of the Marion Smith journals that I made, and I love that. And this is for 2 racks that I sent out. So here's one. I did a video on these, so I won't spend a lot of time, but there's my steampunk one that's still got to go out. And I will show you the beginning of my June one, which is really cute. So this is the beginning of my June one, and I love this page. It's the epitome of summer for me. These are the ones I cut out, which I don't like how that E is sticking right there. I'm gonna fix it. Yeah, it's a little bit better. There we go. There's the ones I cut out myself, and there's Hello June, and that's Amy Tan, and I used some of her birdies. And then I used my, you can take this out, and there's your June, and it just says what happened and what we did. And this is from my typewriter. I love my typewriter, so I haven't taken a picture of that yet. And sunshine in a jar. I have a little sunshine stamp, and I just put it in here. And a little birdie sitting in a tree, a little owl. and at this very moment everything feels right, but it's just basically a summer one. So, and that's for June, and that's where I've started. And then the other page I have to figure out. I'm going to take pull shots. So that's it for my project life for the month of May, and I know I'm about a month behind, but that's okay. I also started a smash journal, and I got this one. I've only done one page, and I'm starting on my second, but I've already bought another one. This one I love. It's a pretty pink one, and I went ahead and I did, move this up just a little bit. I went ahead and did some of the Tim Holtz Distress inks and then outlined it with my Achuspika markers and put in just a couple of buttons and things. And then for my first page, I did this. So this is my first page, and this book is going to be things that I love. So I'm putting a whole bunch of things in here, and this was fun to do as well. It's different from your typical scrapbooking and different from Project Life. And like I said, this book is just going to be things that I love. So again, I had fun layering it and doing it. I'm working on this page, which as you can tell is going to be coffee. It's going to be a coffee page. I colored that last night, and you know, when you know it, I stuck a ink pad on there, but I'm going to see if I can get that fixed. So I covered this page up. It had dominoes or something on it, so I covered it up with some sassafras last paper, and that's all I've got for right now. So I'll keep you guys updated, and happy scrapping. Bye bye.